I'm super excited to say that we're currently on our way to one of the most secluded and, in my opinion, one of the coolest looking islands in all of Japan, Aogashima. And what makes this island so secluded is the fact that we first need to go to a different island, Hachijojima, which our ferry right now is actually currently going to, and then from there, we need to take another ferry to get to Aogashima. But the one problem is the ferry from Hachijojima to Aogashima doesn't run every day, and actually depends on the weather. And so we really need to hope and pray that the weather's good enough for us to get there. With that being said, we'll see you guys in the morning at Hachijojima. Okay, so there's been an interesting change of events. Apparently the weather's so bad that we can't even get to Hachijojima, so our boat is actually turning around and heading back to Tokyo right now. And so now we're stuck on this ferry for another 5 more hours. I just checked flights, and luckily there's still one flight that's not canceled that goes from Tokyo out to Hachijojima today. And so once we get back to the port, we'll need to run to the airport and try to catch this flight, and hopefully can still make it out to Hachijojima today. Made it to the airport in time, but now they're saying there's a chance the flight may also be canceled, and so we need to wait about 20 minutes for them to check the weather conditions to see whether we'll depart or not. They just told us after all that the flight is canceled, and so had my flight rescheduled to tomorrow morning. I guess these islands really don't want me to visit, but I'm not gonna give up that easily, so gotta get up bright and early tomorrow to come back here. Good morning, guys. Back at the airport again, and hopefully 3rd time's the charm to get to Hachijojima. Weather looks better today, and so should be able to finally get to this island. We're through security, off to Hachijojima now. Yay, so we finally made it to Hachijojima, but given our luck on this trip, the ferry to Aogashima today has also been canceled, so we're gonna be stuck on this island for at least another day. We've booked a nice resort, and so gonna relax for the rest of today. While we're stuck on this tropical island, we figured we'd make the best of it, and we actually rented a couple e-bikes from our resort to explore what beautiful sights Hachijojima has to offer. Alright, good morning guys. Moment of truth. Time to check the ferry status again. So it sounds like the boat is running, but if the weather conditions are bad, it may turn around. There's some pretty damn strong waves. Hey, so that was the boat I was supposed to come on, but I had to turn around. Welcome on board the ship. This is a lot nicer than I expected. We've got a 3-hour journey ahead of us, so we'll see you guys at Aogashima. Oh my god, after 4 days, we finally made it to Aogashima.
トンネルからこう出るともうカルデラの中に入りますね。で、一番集落に行くのに早いのはどこにも曲がらずにまっすぐ行きます。
Just got a rental car. So they actually came and picked us up from the port, and now we're driving to the town to get checked into our yado or minpaku, and hopefully we can get some delicious lunch there. Itadakimasu. So we're staying in a place called Aogashima Ya tonight, and this is gonna be our room. Still can't believe we've actually made it here. We are now going to go and try and climb to the top of this mountain here to get a view of the entire island. So can't wait for that. my god, so we've made it to the top and it's every bit as beautiful as we imagined. The geography is also pretty crazy. We have a smaller volcano inside of a much bigger volcano. And for this view alone, I'd say it's made the 3 or 4 days of us trying to get here completely worth it. Also, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but in the distance over there, we can see Hachijojima, where we were right before we came out to this island. As for the village on Aogashima, it's located on the northern half of the island outside the volcano walls. It's quite small, but still has an active population of about 170 residents. And to be honest, there's not much going on in the village, but there are several accommodation options, 3 izakayas, and even 1 small supermarket. After a long day exploring the island, we find ourselves at this observation point, waiting for the sunset. Good morning and welcome to day 2 here at Aogashima. And so the boat actually doesn't run today, so technically we're stranded on this island for another day. But today we're going to be exploring the inner caldera, or the inner volcano here on this island. So even though yesterday we climbed up to the top and we're on top of the mountain, we were able to see the entire island, I think being inside the volcano, we're really able to get a whole sense of just how large and how massive some of these walls around the island are. And it's really incredible and breathtaking. So you can't actually see much in this trail around the inner volcano, but it is a nice little mountain walk. And pretty beautiful, just walking through the woods right here. On the other hand, I forgot the bug spray and I'm getting eaten alive right now by all the mosquitoes. Go away, bugs. Stop biting me. Oh wow, okay, so this is quite a view. There's some steam that's coming out of the rocks behind us, and you also have a little bit of that onsen smell as well. With all the geothermal energy on this island, as expected, there's a sauna right behind me, and so we went and just checked it out. And personally, I'm not the type of person who can stay in a sauna very long, but it was still very refreshing, and after coming out, feel great. The breeze feels super nice. The local cats also seem to enjoy the warmer areas inside the inner volcano. As for food, we had each of our meals at the guest house, which were all prepared by the lovely lady who ran the property. On our second night, she even prepared for us one of the local specialties, shimazushi, or island sushi, made from the locally caught fish, marinated in soy sauce, and it was every bit as delicious as it sounds. Good morning! Day 3 here in Aogashima, and one more hike to get our day started and to walk off a little bit of the aochu that we drank last night. This time we're going to Oyama Park and should have a nice 360 view of the entire island. So that was a pretty short hike and now we're at the top. Apparently there's a little shrine up here as well, so gonna make my way over to check it out. Gotta watch your step here. Path is no longer as groomed anymore. Feels like I'm in the jungle now. All these vegetation has grown all over the path. Oh, whew, that was a close one. Well, this is the shrine. I was kind of expecting a better view up here, but it is what you get. Time to head back, I guess. So we made it onto the boat and ready to head back to Hachijojima now. It's time to say goodbye to Aogashima, and we definitely made a lot of unique memories and a lot of new friends on this island. So it's a little sad to say goodbye, but also a little excited to go back to Tokyo and get back home. So thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.